Number one, to the lead agency and the team, we want to acknowledge as a committee that the governance and security program is one of the most critical programs, especially in ensuring the stability of the country. And so we want to commend you for all you are doing to achieve that. Number two, as you stated in your presentation, and for many of us, because I think 3/4 of us seated up here are involved directly in the electoral processes. So I want to agree with you that so far the electoral processes have been relatively peaceful, and we also commend you for that. What we will expect as a committee is that you do more so that we protect the gains and we don't have it's commendable. And I'm sure many people, recently I read somebody complaining that just as you said, that it's boring. It's boring because there is no running around, and so that's good. It is good for our country. Now, the area I would like to touch on relates to the roadmap issued by the Electoral Commission. I do not know whether the Electoral Commission has joined us. When we were doing introduction, they had not yet come in. I know they are very busy. Hopefully, they will join us, or the lead agency has to take note of this. The Electoral Commission came to Parliament and said, and actually Parliament also resolved, Parliament passed a resolution after several extensions of the LC1 and LC2 elections. Parliament resolved that we should now have the LC1 and LC2 elections done within the same period of the general elections. And indeed, the Electoral Commission came to Parliament justifying the need to have adequate funding so that they can do the LC1 and LC2 elections at the same time when the general elections would be taking place. And to the best of our knowledge, that is how it's supposed to be. But I saw the roadmap issued by the Electoral Commission is silent on the election of the LC1 and LC2s. You are emphasizing in your presentation you emphasize on page 2, actually, under democratic processes. And we cannot conclusively say we are successful when part of that is not being handled. So we would love to know from you, or we would want to hear from the Electoral Commission whether they are departing from their original plan. So that's really the area I wanted to touch. But the rest of the areas that you have emphasized, we have taken note of as a committee. And let me now allow colleagues to come in. Colleagues, we have about 22 minutes, and if we can use about 2 minutes each, so that we give 10 minutes for them to respond and we close this meeting. Honorable Sylvia.